Charities and consumer groups gathered at number 10 to hear the Prime Minister launch the Homeowners Mortgage Support Scheme.
I realise that a lot will depend on how you can help people through difficult circumstances.
The Homeowners Mortgage Support Scheme will enable eligible borrowers to cut their monthly mortgage interest payments to affordable levels for up to 2 years. It will help them get back on track with their finances if they suffer a temporary loss of income.
I think it's very important because we've been concerned from the beginning about people who just didn't fit neatly into the category of people for whom we've already been able to offer help, whether it's through advice at the courts, advice agencies and so on. Perhaps people who haven't necessarily lost all their employment but have lost their overtime, or one of them's lost their job. And so what we decided to try and do was to work with the lenders to get agreement so that people can postpone the payment of some of their interest. This isn't a mortgage holiday. People still have to pay, and they have to pay as much as they can afford because that minimises their problems later on. But if we can defer some of the interest and roll it up into the payment later on, then that can help them through a difficult time, which hopefully is temporary.
What this means is that we'll be able to reassure many of those thousands of people that are coming to us so that there is some possibility that their lenders will be willing to defer some of the costs of their mortgage while they get themselves out of the temporary period of difficulties they're now in.
Over 80% of the nation's mortgage lenders have signed up for the scheme, among them Lloyds TSB, NatWest, Bank of Scotland, Bradford and Bingley and Northern Rock. And several other big high street names have said they will offer similar deals to homeowners who run into trouble.
It probably costs more if someone loses their home than they give them 2 years relief. So economically it makes sense, and also socially it makes sense.
I think it's amazing news for homeowners, and giving them peace of mind that they're not going to get chucked out onto the streets or anything. I think it's very good news at a time when people need good news.
For those struggling homeowners who are affected, there was this advice.
Well, the most important thing is to come and talk to somebody like the CAV, like National Debt-Line, straight away. Don't let problems build up. If you have lost your job, don't just live on the redundancy check and hope that something will come up. Come to us and help us, and we'll help you plan your finances properly. Look at all the options, and this will be one of them, that are available to you, so you can get the best possible help as soon as possible. And that'll save an awful lot of misery further down the track.